Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Shri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Shri Radhe Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subha Jaya Gauranithai 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 Jaya Gauranithai Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol Namo Vishpat Whose divine grace of Chavinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON founder Acharya Beauty founder Acharya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय गंगा माई जमुना माई की जय भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय श्री बलराम पूर्णिमा महोत्सव की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि all glorious to assemble devotees Hare Krishna all glorious to assemble devotees Hare Krishna all glorious to assemble devotees Hare Krishna all glorious Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga all glorious Shri Srila Prabhupada ki jai Namo Vishpadaya Krishna Krishna Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna. Welcome to the very auspicious day today. Shri Balram Pornima ki jai. So today we are going to read a verse. So we are not reading from our usual, we are not maintaining the same from the Canto 1. So because of Balram Pornima, we are going to read a text from Canto 10 and chapter 2, verse 8. Huh? Yes, if you can. That will be good. Yeah, we'll just maintain the same thing. It's just we are reading this specific verse to glorify Lord Balram. Devakya jathare garbham Sheshakhyam dhama mamakam Tatsarnikasya rohinya Udare sanniveshaya Devakya jathare garbham Sheshakhyam dhama mamakam Tatsannikasya rohinya Udare sanniveshaya Devakya jathare garbham Sheshakhyam dhama mamakam Tatsannikasya rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Devakya Jatare Garbham Shishakyam Dhama Mamakam Tatsani Krishna Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Devakya Jatare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tatsani Krishna Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Devakya Jatare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tatsani Krishna Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Matajis. Devakya Jatare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tatsani Krishna Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Devakya Jatare Garbham Sheshakyam Dhama Mamakam Tatsani Krishna Rohinya Udare Sanniveshaya. Word by word translation. Devakya of Devaki. Jatare within the womb. Garbham the embryo. Sheshakyam known as Shesha, the planetary expansion of Krishna. Dhamma, the planetary expansion. Mamakam, of me. Tat, him. Sannikashaya, attracting. Rohinya, of Rohini. Udare, within the womb. Sanniveshaya, transfer without difficulty. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Within the womb of Devaki is my partial planetary expansion known as Sankarshan or Sesha. Without difficulty, transfer him into the womb of Rohini. Purport. The first planetary expansion of Krishna is Baladev, also known as Shesha. The Shesha incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead supports the entire universe, and an eternal mother of this incarnation is Mother Rohini. Because I am going into the womb of Devaki, the Lord told Yogamaya, the Shesha incarnation has already gone there and made suitable arrangement so that I may live there. Now he should enter the womb of Rohini, his eternal mother. So this is the Lord is saying to the Yogamaya. In this connection, one may ask how the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is always situated transcendentally, could enter the womb of Devaki, which had previously been entered by 6 asuras, the Sat Garbhas. Does this mean that the Sat Garbhasuras were equal to the transcendental body of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? The following answer is given by Srila Bhishma Chakravarti Thakur. The entire creation, as well as individual part, is an expansion of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, even though the Lord enters the material world, he does not do so. This is explained by Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita 9.4 and 5. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि नाचाहं तेषु अवस्थिता नाचा मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मामे योगम ऐश्वरम भूता भ्रूनाच भूतस्थो mamatma bhuta bhavana. By me, in my unmanifested form, the entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. And yet, everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulence. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, myself is the very source of creation. Sarvam Kalev Idam Brahma. Everything is an expansion of Brahman, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet, everything is not the Supreme Godhead, and He is not everywhere. Everything rests upon Him, and yet does not rest upon Him. This can be explained only through the Achintya Bhedabhed philosophy. Such truths cannot be understood, however, unless one is a pure devotee, for the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 18:55, Bhaktya mam abhijananti yavan yaschasmi tadvataha. One can understand the Supreme Personality as He is only by devotional service. Even though the Lord cannot be understood by ordinary person, this principle should be understood from the statement of the Shastras. A pure devotee is always transcendently situated because of executing 9 different processes of Bhakti Yoga. Shravana, Kirtana, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevana, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma, Nivedanam. Thus situated in devotional service, a devotee, although in the material world, is not in the material world. Yet a devotee always fears, because I am associated with the material world, so many contamination affect me. Therefore, he is always alert in fear, which gradually diminishes his material association. Symbolically, Mother Devaki's constant fear of Kamsa was purifying her. A pure devotee should always fear material association, and in this way, all the asuras of the material association will be killed. As the Sat Garbhasuras were killed by Kamsa, it is said that from the mind, Marichi appears. In other words, Marichi is an incarnation of the mind. Marichi has 6 sons, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, and Matsarya. That is, lust, anger, greed, illusion, madness, and envy. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appears in pure devotional service. This is confirmed in the Vedas. Bhakti evanam dashrati. Only bhakti can bring one in contact with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared from the womb of Devaki, and therefore Devaki symbolically represents bhakti, and Kamsa symbolically represents material fear. When a pure devotee always fears material association, his real position of bhakti is manifested, and he naturally becomes unmanifested in the material enjoyment. When the 6 sons of Marichi are killed by such fear, and one is freed from material contamination, within the womb of bhakti, the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears. Thus, the 7th pregnancy of Devaki signifies the appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. After the 6 sons, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, and Matsarya are killed, the Shesha incarnation creates a suitable situation for the appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, when one awakens his natural Krishna consciousness, Lord Krishna appears. This is the explanation given by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sa Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakalam Shri Guru Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Gana Lagunata Tan Tam Sajivam Swadvaitam Savadutam Hayana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya De Shri Radha Krishna Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namuste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrinda Vaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vansha Kalpataruvasya Kripa Sindhu Vaevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Shri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, obviously today, on the auspicious occasion of Sri Balram Pornima, we would like to glorify Lord Balram, Baladev, Shesha. He has lots of names like Krishna. And the first point to discuss is Lord Balaram. He is non-different from Krishna. So Krishna, if first is at the beginning, very first one is Krishna, then next one who comes from Krishna is Lord Balaram. So there is practically no difference. And what Lord Balaram does is he makes all the arrangements. So if Krishna wants to come or if he wants to go to anywhere, Lord Balaram's main responsibility is he has to go there first and he has to make all the arrangements. So it's from anywhere, if you want to think that from any past times and any yuga, wherever we see that, Lord Balaram always came and he was making the arrangements. So it started from we see that we have Lord Ramchandra and Lakshman. So Lakshman's main duty was wherever Lord Ramchandra was, he used to make sure that before Lord Ramchandra wants to do anything, he used to go and make all the arrangements, right? And that was in Treta Yuga. Then obviously Dwapar, and then Kali Yuga we have Lord Nityananda. So Lord Nityananda came first, and then he was making all the he was trying to glorify the Lord, and he was making all the arrangements. So Balaram always expand himself to make sure that all the arrangements, all the paraphernalias are there. So everything which we use in the service of the Lord, that is actually the expansion of the Lord. So if we go even in the very detailed, all the paraphernalias that we see, that the chamaras, the shankhas, the kartals, the mridanga, everything is expansion of Lord Balaram, because that is his main responsibility. He wants to make sure that the Lord Krishna, he gets glorified in a proper way. So there shouldn't be anything lacking there. So that's why Srila Prabhupada always very much emphasize and always put the point that, that without the mercy of Lord Nityananda and Lord Balaram, it's not possible to get the mercy of the Lord. Because they are the one who will first come and they will make sure that, you receive the mercy. You can't get direct mercy from the Lord. That's not possible. So if we see that, as Lord Balaram's appearance day today, that how he was appeared today, that before him, there were 6 more, sons, which came in the womb of Mother Devaki, and who got killed by Kamsa. So that's what happened. But when we see that what's the real reason behind it, that those 6 sons are actually representing the 6 anarthas. So those 6 anarthas, when those gets cleared, Lord Balaram comes, he cleared all these anarthas, and only after that, there is this proper place which actually happens for the Lord to come. Because if those anarthas are there, then the Lord will not come there. So that's why Lord Balaram, he's another, another way that we know him is the Adi Guru. So he is in everyone's heart, and he is cleansing the heart. So that 6 anarthas, which he say that they are the 6 sons of Marichi. Marichi representing the mind. And from mind, these 6 anarthas, which is like the lust, anger, greed, illusion, madness, and envy. So, like, in like everyone who is in this material world, they have these 6 anarthas. Somewhere, like, there are different permutation combination. Someone has more lust, someone has more greed. And if someone is really, really successful, they have all the 6 of them in the full capacity. But, like, and that is how it's built in this material world. Like, that is how we have been, everyone get pushed. So, but Lord Balaram, by his mercy to the devotees, when someone comes and surrender themselves to Krishna, first Lord Balaram makes the arrangement, okay, that this person first gets cleaned, like, get cleansed from all these 6 vices. So only after that, then the consciousness becomes purified. Because if our consciousness gets contaminated with these 6 things, there is no way that we will be able to go back to the Godhead. By the way, the devotees, they are not very much willing, like, that's not the main aim to go back to the Godhead, but they will not have the proper consciousness to serve the Lord. So that's why here Lord Balaram, coming as the 7th son in the womb of Mother Devaki, signifies that before those 6 were diminished as that 6 vices, and then only he is coming, and then he makes all this arrangement for Krishna. And in terms of expansion, like, where we are saying here the planetary expansion that Srila Prabhupada mentioned. So Balaram, actually all the like, avatar, Leela avatars, all the expansion from Krishna actually came from Balaram, if we see. Because Balaram first came, and after this, there are the 4 buhyas, like Chatur buhya that we say, right? So Vasudev, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, and Sankarshan. From them came Narayan, right? And from Narayan, so these are the Narayan who is actually residing in Vaikuntha. And then from Narayan came these 3 Vishnu avatars. Like, first came the Karanadakshay Vishnu, then Garbhadakshay Vishnu, and Shirodakshay Vishnu. So from Karanadakshay Vishnu, all the material universe, like all these universes are popping up from the pores of his, like, body. That we can see. There was a picture here. So all this universe gets created. And once this universe gets created, Garbhadakshay Vishnu enters into all this universe, right? To energize the universe. So there was the universe created, but then you need to make sure that they work. There needs to be a force there. So that force is Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So that Garbhadakshay Vishnu enters each universe. And after that, the Karanadakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu enters into the heart of every living being. And that's how the force comes, like, the living force. Everyone wants to find out where this force is coming from. So that's how this whole expansion is coming. And also after that is Lord Shesha, which is the Sheshnag. And we see that the Sheshanag is basically coming, and he actually make himself as the bed for Lord Narayan. So Lord Narayan is actually lying on the bed made by Lord Shesha. And also at some other places it's mentioned that the whole material universe is actually situated on the head of the Sheshanag. So he is actually holding this entire universe. So we see that, all these arrangements, all these expansions are coming from Lord Balaram. And then, so that is, we understand this expansion part, and then we see that after the birth happened, so he was the 7th son, and then he got transferred from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. So Rohini was another, the second wife of Vasudev, but when Vasudev saw that there is this Kamsa was getting mad and wants to kill everyone, Vasudev sent Rohini to Nandagram and asked Nanda Maharaj to take care of her. So when the seventh son appeared, then the Lord actually instructed Yogamaya to transfer that son from Devaki's womb to Rohini's womb. So that's why the name came Sankarshan, Akarshan. So which came from one womb to another womb. So we know that what happened after that. So Balaram was in Rohini's womb, and then after that Krishna appeared after that on the 8th day, and Krishna was from Devaki's womb. So then after their birth, Lord Balaram, he again took the same role, and he was actually making all the arrangements from the very beginning of Krishna's childhood. So they have, obviously when they were growing up, Krishna and Balaram, they were always together. And Balaram, as a big brother, he was always making sure that whatever Krishna wants to do, all the arrangements are there. And then we also see that, in terms of the rasas, the 5 main rasas that we know, which is Santya, Dasya, Dasya, Shakhya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya, right? So these 5 rasas, Balaram was involved in all those rasas with Lord Krishna, which was not even possible for Radharani. So this was explained by Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur that how that is, how Balaram was involved in all these rasas with Lord Krishna. So the first one is the Santaras, right? So Santaras is where Balaram expanded himself as Golok Vrindavan. So this whole Golok Vrindavan, that was created by Lord Balaram. So in Golok Vrindavan, Vrajavasis, the Govardhan Hill, everything was made arrangement by Lord Balaram. So that was in terms of the Santaras. Dasya is always although he was the elder brother, but he was always, his mood was serving the Lord. He was always making sure the Lord gets served properly. And also Dasya, and then the next one is Sakhya. So Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Balaram was taking the 3 roles. So he was serving, and at the same time he was as a friend, and also as a big brother, he was taking care that Krishna, that whenever all the demons were coming and everything was coming, he was not actually much worried about Krishna. He was taking care of all the other Brajavasis, because they were getting really worried that, what's going to happen now? Krishna is going to be, the demons will harm the Lord. But Balaram used to go to them and say, don't worry, Krishna will take care of them. So in these 3 different rasas, he's not only with Krishna, but with all the other Brajavasis also. He was maintaining them. Now the Madhurya Ras. Madhurya Ras is obviously the pastime between the Lord and Srimati Radharani. But as an elder brother, so he will not be able to participate in that rasa. So what he did, then he expanded himself as Ananga Manjari. So Ananga Manjari is the younger sister of Radharani. So Balaram from this side was, whenever Radha and Krishna, they wanted to meet, and they wanted to have their pastime, Lord Balaram used to make arrangement from this side for Krishna, and Ananga Manjari used to make all the arrangement from this side, so that Radharani could go and meet with Krishna. So this is how in every rasa Balaram expanded himself to make sure that Krishna gets served, and all the paraphernalias were there. And obviously, in the Vrindavan Leelas after that we see that Balaram was always with Krishna, and there were 2 demons only which was actually subdued by Balaram. All the other demons got killed by Krishna. Only 2 demons were killed by Balaram. Anyone know who are the 2? Huh? Sorry, what's that, Mataji? Pralambasura, yeah? Dhenukasura, yes, right. So Dhenukasura and Pralambasura. So Dhenukasura was the ass demon, and Pralambasura, who was the wind demon, took Balaram on his shoulder, wanted to kill him. Now, in terms of Dhenukasura, specifically in this pastime, there is a very nice point given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Krishna Samhita. He was actually explaining that what actually happened with Dhenukasura. So we know that he was the ass demon, and there was a forest of tal. So tal is like kind of palm fruit, and it's a very sweet fruit. And what that ass demon and his associate used to do is to protect that garden, and they never used to get anyone from the Vrajavasis to come in that garden and take some fruits. If the Vrajavasis wants to take some fruits and say that, okay, I want to give it to Krishna, they either get harmed by those by Dhenukasura. So that's why, what Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained here, that from that pastime, that materialistic peoples, they are also similar to that. That how that they want to preserve their fruits. Like they work hard, they want to preserve the fruit, don't want to share with anyone. And if someone comes and wants to take that fruit, they become really ferocious and really violent. But then what happened, that Balram came and he actually destroyed all these as demons, all like Dhenukasura and all the other as demons, right? And basically he then went inside the garden, and he actually then opened it for everyone. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was saying that Balaram, now the point is, as a Adi Guru in everyone's heart, he does the same thing. If someone's comes and asks help from Krishna or surrender to Krishna, then the Balaram enters the heart and he actually destroys all these 6 vices there, so that the devotee can have a proper consciousness to serve the Lord. So this is how Bhaktivinoda Thakur was giving at another dimension, saying that from that pastime that actually Balaram came and destroyed that garden. In another sense, he actually destroyed all the vices. And similarly, another pastime where Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining that Balaram he always hold a plow, we always have. So what he does, with that plow, so what is plow get used for? So when someone is doing agriculture, so they first, with the plow, they first plowing the field and then they put the seed, right? So that plowing the field, then put some seed and then put some water so that the crops comes out. So Balaram with his plow, he also plow the heart of the devotees, which gets really, imagine there was if we have now, we know that there are very much scarcity of water in various parts of Australia, right? If you go to some of these places, you will see the field or the soil, they are so hard. And it's like they are broken, it's like if you try to take out a soil used to be, usually soil is very soft, but those soils become so hard. So when in agriculture's terms, if someone wants to do anything in those field, what they do, they plow the field, and then start putting water in there, because the upper surface is very hard, but underneath there are soft soils out there. So in the same way, Balaram with his plow, he actually destroys all the hardness of the heart at the top. He keeps plowing. And then at the same time, if someone is doing the Harinam, that's actually work as that seed for the Bhakti Lata Bij. It's there. And with the service bed, it's actually working as the water. So you are doing, that plowing is happening, the Bhakti Lata Bij is there, and then you are doing your service, and that is working as that water. And that's how the Bhakti Lata, that actually grows bigger and bigger. So that's why, it's Balaram, he's the Adi Guru. There this thing with Adi Guru comes in, and he's very merciful. He's very, very merciful. And we see the same thing, that in Balaram's mercy flows through all the incarnations. Specifically in this yuga, Lord Nityananda, right? Lord Nityananda is the expansion of Lord Balaram. And we see that as far as we know, that Lord Chaitanya is the most munificent one, right? Mahavadannaya. So Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya, he is actually very merciful. But Lord Nityananda, even more than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is more merciful. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was about to kill Jagai Madhai because they hate Lord Nityananda, Lord Nityananda prayed to the Lord that please, don't kill them. Like if you start killing, you have to kill everyone in Kali Yuga. Then there will be no one left for Sankirtana. So please give them to me. I will help them. So that's why, we know that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that Heno Nitai Binay Bhai, Radha Krishna Paitenai. So without the mercy of Nityananda and without the mercy of the Lord Balaram, Radha Krishna, you will not get Radha Krishna. And also in Chaitanya Chaitamrita, it's mentioned that Ahankar Shunno Hoya, Ahankar Shunno Nitai, Nogore Nogore Ghore, Hori Hori Bole, Dhulite Lutai. Means without any pride, Lord Nityananda, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave one service to Nityananda Prabhu, that go and distribute this holy name, like anything. Because before that holy name was secret. So there was this secret mantra. But Lord Chaitanya said, go and distribute like anything. So then, Lord Nityananda, being this saintly person and this senior person, he without any pride. So that's why it says, Ahankaro Shunno Hoya. So without any pride, he used to go to everyone's door. And he literally used to roll in the floor, saying that, please, just chant the holy name once. You don't need to do anything. And all those people, they were getting this person looks like a sadhu, he was a tall person and he was doing all this harina, and he is falling on my feet. I am such a fallen person, but he's praying to me. They used to get bewildered, but Nityananda Prabhu, he never used to have any pride, nothing. So he just used to fall on the feet of everyone and say that, please, just chant the name, just chant one time. So that's how this mercy is flowing. So that's why today on the day of Balram Pornima, it is actually advised that on these days we always should meditate on the special characteristics of the person, personalities who have appeared on that day. So Lord Balaram is actually, there is none different with Krishna. It's just that, if you suppose you have two candles, the first candle have the fire, and you light up the next candle. So there is no difference between two candles. It's just that the fire came from the first candle to the next candle, right? But other than that, there is no difference. So that is the same thing between Krishna and Balaram. They are non-different. It's just Balaram came from Krishna. So that's why, on that day, we meditate on the pastimes of Lord Balaram, and also we pray to Lord Balaram that for the mercy. He's very merciful. Without our prayer, he will give us mercy. It's up to us how we use the mercy. Lord Balaram, Shankarshan Bhagavan ki, Shesha Bhagavan ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. So we have program tonight from 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock we have the class. And followed by that, we will have the Chulan Yatra. Today is the last day of Chulan Yatra. So we'll see you again tonight. Hare Krishna.